afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for 3 p.m., April 11th, 2019. Consciousness is a great unexplored area of life. It's the final frontier. It is the invisible but essential ingredient that even science approaches with fear and trembling. That quote came from Swami Shankarananda. Mankind has conquered the outer world, yet it is his inner world and consciousness within that has not yet been fully understood and mastered. The fact is that we are both human and divine. That's why I always say human is earth and divine is heaven. If we weren't both, this would be one pretty boring world. We each and every one of us, are absolutely perfect exactly the way we are in this sacred balance. Just like every blade of grass, tree, rose bush is perfect as it is. Now, the blades of grass, rosebuds, don't negate themselves. They don't compare and judge their differences. Can you imagine what would happen if they did? They cannot judge. They are simply love itself. This is humanity's task as well. Become a wellspring of love for the unique consciousness within you. All the diversity of this planet is what makes planet Earth such a breathtaking place to inhabit. Each human being's uniqueness adds the brilliant color and richness to this planet that we so dearly cherish and love. Your so-called flaws, as we see them, are simply unique energy fields that are like imprints from the world, giving you dimension and personality. You enrich the world just because you exist, and not because of what you do. Remember that. You enrich the world just because you exist, and not because of what you do. This world needs you to be exactly the way you are, or else everyone else wouldn't be the divinely perfect way that they are. So this is a good, kind of a good, life has meaning only in the struggle. Triumph or defeat is in the hands of the gods. So let us celebrate the struggle. Swami Sivananda. It's about enjoying our lives. You know, it really is. You can do it. You sing praises about yourself in the morning, just like you would sing love songs to your beloved. Who you are. Underneath all these ideas about yourself is so exquisite, so absolutely divine and perfect. If you are challenged by your mind and would like highly effective enlightening tools that will expand yourself, look within yourself. You are, I don't know if you've ever done this, just sing a song about yourself. And this is an ego, mind you. This is just you celebrating you. Celebrate you. You know, really. Come on, look at all of the trials and tribulations, and look at all of the things that you have gone in and out and experienced and exposed and, you know, interacted with. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. So you celebrate you. your divinity, your heaven on earth, all of it. I often find my time, I just start humming a song. I just hum it. Just comes on. And it's, you begin to realize that it's so, when you know that and feel that the entire civilization is so powerful, so complete, then you see the blank spots. You see, so many who are confused and so many who are, they don't know who and what they are, say. And after so long, you get to the point where you say, enough's enough. Let's elevate the civilization. Let's do whatever is needed, whatever we can do to accelerate them. Because they're all part of us. We're all part of them. Now understand something. Without us, there would be no balance. Mind you. Okay? If we got off the teeter-totter, if we got off the one side of the teeter-totter, what do you think would happen? Crash, boom. Right? This is how important and imperative it is that we continue to expand, that more and more of humanity join in a collective effort to lift the civilization. Exactly. And it doesn't involve guns, it doesn't involve destruction, it doesn't involve hate, it doesn't involve anger, none of that. It involves love no longer being under pressure and continually beaming civilization. Literally. And when you beam the civilization, this is what we're doing. Constantly. Love, 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 love. No. That's why the motivation for all of us is that instead of dreading life, instead of complaining about life, instead of fearing and stressing, celebrating. Why? Because it elevates our frequencies. When you're in joy, your frequencies go way up. When you're laughing, your frequencies go way up. It's proven fact. Whenever you experience love when you're watching something, and you ever notice that you'll start tearing and you go, oh, why am I tearing about this? Because it's your higher self, it's your spirit, which is eternal love, and you're witnessing. It's always about togetherness. It's always about closeness. When you watch or you view something like that, you become emotional. And that emotion is love flowing out. Usually we get all teary and stuff, and we just let it out. A lot of us try to hold it in. You just let it out, let it flow. So celebrating you, celebrating life, is this meditation. And to assist all of our brothers and sisters, to assist with them elevating themselves and celebrating themselves and life. And life being the highest value in the universes. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are, and relax. You put yourself into a free-floating, peaceful, in the now, in the moment, beingness. And you don't need to address anything. You just are silent and just be in the now and let everything else just drop off, whatever it may be. And as you do this, you drop your shoulders, you just relax your physical vessel, and you just float. As you're doing this, you're going to want to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, breath in, breath out. And as you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhale. And you want to do this about 6 times at least while I'm talking. You breathe out through the mouth, in through the nose. And as you're breathing in divine positive energy. Divine, divine, divine. This divine positive energy holds all the knowledge, all the wisdom that ever has been, ever will be. And ever was. So as you inhale, divine positive energy communicates to you. Celebrate you. Celebrate life. Celebrate you. This isn't judging yourself. This isn't feeling low about yourself, being critical about yourself. This is about elevating yourself in joy and in happiness. You are a celebration. You imagine everybody walking around and they got like fireworks, going off all around them in mini form and quantum form around them all the time. They're just sparkling, and you see all these different colors and everything flickering and sparkling, and they're smiling, they're glowing. Because once you start celebrating you increase your whole field. You accelerate your frequency. Huh? So it's about celebrating you, celebrating your life. Always. Not once in a great while. Always. If you view life as a rainbow that never goes away, it's there all night, all day, always. So it's not something that's just that goes, it comes and goes. It's something that's there always. So you imagine you're a rainbow. You're in celebration. As you exhale, you're exhaling all the things that have been, injected in you as far as, what should you be celebrating about? You've got all these issues and stress, all these things in life, and life sucks and all that. All of that crap. You just flush it away. That's what you're breath out. That's what you're exhaling. Feel it as it detaches, disintegrates into nothingness. We fold in to our heart mind. We are floating, hovering above our heart in total bliss and harmony, in total peace and deep eternal love. We're just floating above our heart. And as we do this, immediately we are met with our higher self, our God spark, our spirit, our soul. And we merge knowingly. See? We become one. The earth and the heaven become one, infused in celebration. Always celebration. It's spectacular. And when we do this, our vision, our awareness, our consciousness is lit up like a Christmas tree. We see everything. We also feel everything. it's like when you were a kid and you tasted ice cream for the very first time, right? And, you know, it's like, wow. That's what life is, every single second. Everything. How can you love everything if you don't know how to love yourself? So you bring in the golden white pink glitter light frequency energy of deep eternal love, and it flows through you, around you, it lights you up. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. It heals you. It literally rejuvenates you. And a beautiful emerald green, misty sparkle. The purple transmuting flame and the violet ray. Mingling. Violet ray cleanses, purifies. Purple transmuting flame literally transmutes everything into neutralized substance. The white fire of protection. It imbues you with a total field of impenetrable, deep, eternal love. The purple, violet blue light, flaming light of Archangel Michael. Strength. Sustaining. Power. You have all of these things. Imagine that. And celebrating you. Because you're heaven and earth, and you're literally regenerating this planet. And all of you are the architects. And we fashion a world that embraces all life. And all life embraces that world. And we move into a complete finite harmony. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle of light. And as soon as we form it, boom, it begins to vibrate and hum at a great illumination, great brightness. And we begin to effortlessly float up above the planet. And as we're floating up, vibration becomes more and more, and we call out to all of the light energy beings and all densities and all universes and all existences who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love of total benevolence and kindness, and they come, for they are part of us. So when we ask them, we're asking part of ourselves to join us. You picture it that we are a bunch of puzzle pieces, and as all of our family comes in, we form this beautiful picture of living color, of absolute vibrance, of bliss, peace, prosperity, joy, happiness, goodness. There are so many that are coming in that there's no numbers that we have to count them. Infinity. They join us, and our circle just absolutely expands exponentially. It spirals out from this planet out into the solar system, out into the galaxy, and then out into the universes. And they keep joining us. And, you know, we love them. We love ourselves. We love them. We are one with them. They are one with us. And we're humbled, thankful, and grateful. We call upon the archangels. The cherubim, seraphim, the archetypes. All the angels, which every one of you are You've all had the mantles. You've all carried the light of an angel. Then they come, of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. And they keep coming. And they flock in. And our circle becomes more vibrant, more lighted. The total power of deep eternal love generating exponentially. And we thank them, and we're grateful, and we're humbled, as they do us. We call upon all the ascended masters. Again, part of us, as we are them. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Sananda, Jesus, Gaia, Lakshmi, Saint Germain, El Morya, Eminentia, Ganesh. All of these ascended masters are with us, gladly, and meditating with us. We can feel their presence because we can feel them in their essence as they us, as we merge, as we come together. Very powerful. We thank them in very humbleness. Appreciate them as they do us. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth and hollow earth. We call upon all the inhabitants of beneath earth that are benevolent, that are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. And they come because we are part of them and they are part of us. No matter how the physical will fight that union, it cannot be broken because it is always. The argument is with the earthly biological field, with the heaven and the spirit. The body always seeking independence, being guided by the ego. We call upon all of the off-world beings in different civilizations in benevolence who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love that are assisting the civilization to free itself from bondage and to ascend, enlighten, to reach more and more enlightenment, and evolve. And they come with us, and they're with us, and they join the circle. Expansive. Imagine coming into such a vibrant electric energy of supreme creation as the circle that we form in these meditations. It's astronomical. We thank them and we're humbled. We appreciate them and we love them as they do us. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed out of body in this life and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. And they come quickly. As soon as we send it, they are with us, embracing us, loving us as we love them, in humbleness, in great gratitude. They join us as we are with them. We call upon all of the light energy beings who are housed in the following forms on this planet at this time, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. Fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, and the trees. And remember, the trees give us life as we give them life. They breathe in carbon dioxide. They breathe out oxygen. We breathe out carbon dioxide. We breathe in oxygen. sacred, this life, this supreme life that we celebrate. The elements, earth, air, fire, water, the power and the energy, this is the frequency of life transformed into these elements. And we use them in responsibility, and we can use them in peace and love. And that's where we'd like to keep them. The mermaids, the dolphins and the whale, the Pegasus and the unicorns, these are all energies. These are real divinity. And they join us, and they're with us. And imagine this circle. We are no longer physical. We are pure love light energy. We are vibrating at such a high frequency. You cannot not in this circle. All of the divine life energy is with us. The entire collective consciousness of the universe is with us. This is omnipotently powerful and infinity reaching throughout all that there is, ever has been, and ever will be. It literally saturates and floods the sacredness of space everywhere. We look up and we see a meditative sphere that we've created. It is holding, as of today, 423 meditations in perpetual motion, each strengthening the other, each being supercharged constantly, each vibrating at a very high frequency, constantly creating deep eternal love, peace and prosperity and protection, enlightenment, upliftment, surging, expanding, supported by the entire collective consciousness of the universes, of divine creation, of Mother, Father, God, of Prime Source Creator, God. The sphere can be seen. It's that center circle anywhere in existence, even past the rim of creation. And we expand. And it saturates us. It rains down these sparkly drops of glittering energy, saturate our physical bodies inside and out, head to toe, and even more our divine energy, our spirit, our soul, our God spark. We feel totally energized. The bliss, our celebration of life, our celebration of who and what we are. We are in constant celebration. It isn't the material. It is each and every one of us is the celebration. 4, as we do this, we accelerate our elevation. We rise, we elevate, we move gracefully into higher and higher frequencies. We move gracefully into a higher level of joy, bliss, and deep eternal love, and peace, and generosity, and caring, and kindness, unselfishness, no judgment, no ego, just total bliss and enthusiasm and excitement of celebration of life, highest value in the universes. We look upon the planet and we see and watch all of our brothers and sisters, all of our pieces moving around, and we literally pulse out a cleansing wave of love light energy to burn away the illusions of them being unhappy, distressed, worried, and uplifting them. Watch as they elevate up through the murky clouds of goop, and watch as it just disintegrates, that all kinds of murkiness is gone, that brightness fills the very sacred space, that they are literally illuminated, that they're all glowing, and that their auric field, of which is being sent by their divine light, is smooth and harmonized, and each is a beacon of divine life, of divine light, and divine love. Each and every single one. No judgment. No ridicule. Just complete divine celebration, happiness, and joy. And we are assisting with this upliftment, with the billions of humanity, of this civilization, and it's spreading, and it's literally liquid, and it is literally penetrating everything everywhere. And it is so powerful, it cannot be measured. And it continues to disintegrate the resistance, the negativity, the anger. All of these things pressure, love under pressure. The pressure is released, and love shines, and happiness and joy, prosperity. Flow with it. You have the lights, the light energies of existence, the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the golden white pink light of Mother, Father, God, Prime Source, Creator God's deep eternal love, the white fire, the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. All of this is flowing. We're uplifting. You watch all of their vibrations continue to rise, continue to elevate. They sparkle. They're electric. Divine love, energy, and happiness. Celebrate your lives. Celebrate you. Embrace you. Love you. Always. I'll join you in a meditation. I'll return to close us out. continue to celebrate life, celebrate you, and literally elevate yourself and all those around you throughout the day, the evening, the night, next morning. It's just ever expanding. And the joy and the increased harmony that you flow with, that you create through your enthusiasm of celebrating life, that everything is a celebration. Everything. You feel it, move with it, that's what you are. You're the celebration of life. It affects everything around you, everything inside of you. So blend with it, enjoy it, embrace it, harmonize with it. Be it. Be the celebration. We will return